Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. This video is going to be a little bit special, so buckle up because we are going to be talking about the double game week 24 and 25. Now, there are talks about the double game week 26, however, the fixtures are not announced yet for that game week, so we're just going to go through 24 and 25 fixtures. I'm going to do my best to help you guys out with like transfers and strategy. So here we go. Let's go through it. So first up, let's look at the fixtures, and then we will look at the strategy for the next few game weeks, and then the best transfers to make for each game week. So first up, let's have a look at the fixtures. Now this is game week 23 fixtures. We're just going to move away from that for now. I already spoke about game week 23 fixtures on my previous video on the team selection video, so please check that out. But because of the announcements of the double game weeks, we got to look at this first, because whatever transfers that we make in game week 23, you know, it's going to impact the double game weeks. So game week 24, as you can see, these are the fixtures, right? But if you scroll down, there's two more fixtures here that has been added. That is Burnley versus Fulham and Everton versus Manchester City. So as you can see, Burnley has a fixture here against Crystal Palace. Then they will have a fixture against Fulham. So they got a double game week. Fulham has a double game week as well. So not only they'll be playing away against Everton, they'll have an away fixture against Burnley. Everton as well has got a double game week. So they will have a home fixture against Fulham and then a home fixture against Manchester City. And is a double game week fixture for Manchester City as well. So first game will be against Spurs, and then they will have an extra fixture here against Everton. So these are the four teams, okay, for the double game week 24. Now, if we move on to game week 25, as you can see, these are the fixtures here. And if we scroll down, they add this extra fixture to the double game week 25. So let's just say it's a small double game week. So as you can see, it's Leeds United against Southampton. If we look at Leeds United here, their fixture is against Wolves away, and they will have a fixture against Southampton. And if we look at Southampton, they will have a fixture against Chelsea, and then away against Leeds United. So it's a smaller double game week, but it is very, very important to know this, because a lot of people are going to be going out there to go and get more Manchester City players. Everton, especially Burnley now. I know most of us got Manchester City and a little bit of Everton players already. And of course, a lot of people is going to go out there to bring more Leeds United players. Now, as for a strategy, I'm going to base the strategy on my team and the players that I have and the chips that is available for me. So I still have my wildcard and my bench boost. So for me, what I'm thinking to do is to bank the transfer in game week 23. If I do that, I'll have 2 free transfers in game week 24. And as you can see, I already have 2 Manchester City players and 1 Everton player. That is Calvert-Lewin. So that's what, 3 double game week players. With the 2 free transfers, I can bring in 2 more. So that's what, 5 double game week players. And I can take a cheeky minus 4-point hit to bring in another one, maybe a goalkeeper. So that's 6 double game week players for game week 24. Now for game week 26, this is where the big double game week is. And I think we're going to be getting announcements around game week 24. And I got to make my decision in if I want to use my bench boost here. If I'm going to be using my bench boost here, I will have to wildcard in game week 25. So yeah, I'm hoping the announcements are soon, so I can kind of like prepare, because I do want to fix up my substitutes if I'm going to be using my bench boost. But we will see if I can use my transfers instead of my wildcard going into game week 26, which is considered as a big double game week. If I can sort out the bench and bring in a goalkeeper and removing Mitchell that might not play, I think I might be set and then use the wildcard later on. So that is the strategy. that I have in mind that is a strategy good for my team. It might not be good for you. It might be good. It might actually give you a different idea. So hopefully this has helped. So let's go through some of the best transfers to make for the double game week 24 and game week 25. So here we go. Now, as for the transfers for game week 24 and game week 25, what I'm going to do is go through each team. Now, first up, we got Fulham. So Fulham has a fixture away against Everton and an away fixture against Burnley. I can't see them doing really well here. I might be wrong, but I'm just going to pick a few players from this team because there might be people there who's actually interested. Their goalkeeper, that is 4.5. That could be a good option there. And it's going to be Lookman. I can't see anyone else doing well. So yeah, I think there are just so much better options out there than bringing in a Fulham players. But if you are in desperate need to bring in a cheap player, Lookman could be the way to go. That is 5 million. Next up is Burnley, which is very, very interesting. I have got my eye on a Burnley players. As you can see, not only they got an away fixture against Crystal Palace, that could be a good bet for Burnley to keep a clean sheet. They've got a really good fixture here against Fulham at home. So, looking at this team, definitely Nick Pope there. But it's 5.5, so I guess if you got Martinez, then yeah, straight swap for Pope could be the way to go. Well, saying straight swap, actually, what is Martinez run at? It should be above 5 million. Maybe Ben Mee. Let's just add him into the team just for now. I'm looking at McNeil. And obviously, if Chris Wood is not injured, then he is a good option. But however, he is injured right now. But I'm just going to add to this list just to show you guys which potential players that people are going to be looking at. If we go down here, we got Everton players, so let's have a quick look at Everton. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at Calvert-Lewin. I'm quite glad that I brought him in when I did. So Calvert-Lewin is the main kind of player that a lot of people are going to be looking at. His ownership is going to go above 40% because of the double game week announcements. Good fixture here against Fulham, and okay, a difficult fixture here at home against Manchester City, but you just never know. You know, you never know. A counter attack, a penalty, like if he wins a penalty or something, it could happen. It could happen. And we're looking at the fixture here against Fulham. Look, Dean is a fantastic choice here. 6 million though, 6.1, so it is a little bit expensive, but I think a lot of people has funds now in their bank to kind of like to be able to get a player like Luka Dean. I think against Fulham, there's a high chance for Everton to keep a clean sheet. Other than that, other players that you pick is going to be a differential, like Richarlison here. That is 7.8, 4.4% owned. But yeah, the returns on him is just not good enough. But yeah, people might go for Richarlison just for the fun of it. I think I'm just going to add him to the list just for now. Don't worry, they will be removed. The next team that we're going to be looking at is Manchester City. And this is where the points will come in, even though they got two difficult fixtures there. One against Spurs. But saying that, Spurs is just not performing well at all. And Everton has got a leaky defense. So, yeah. Diaz, Cancelo, Stones. However, because of Laporte coming back, I'm just going to remove Stones for now. If you want a premium goalkeeper, Edison, so you don't have to deal with any rotation, that might be a good choice there. We're looking at Sterling, obviously Gundogan here, Mahrez, just everything really. Maybe Foden, but is he gonna play? You know, that's the problem with Foden. We don't know. You know, sometimes he doesn't play. You know, when he performs really well and then he goes off and does a 30 minutes, yeah, it's just not good enough sometimes. It's the same thing for Mahrez. As you can see, sometimes he plays. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes he plays. I highlighted the wrong one. Sometimes he doesn't. It's just not good enough. But these are the risks that a lot of people will go and do anyway, because it is a risk. But if these players actually play, is a high chance actually to pay off. So I'm just going to remove Maris for now, but these are the main players. And yeah, that is pretty much it. These are pretty much all of the players that a lot of FPL managers are going to be looking at for game week 24. I've removed Chris Wood. I brought in Jesus. As you can see, 9.2, 4.1% owned. He's been performing well lately. Big differentials here. A lot of people are still going to be going for Richarlison, even though he's 4.4. Now, for me, I'm just going to remove the players that I'm not looking at. Now, for game week 25, a lot of people are going to be looking at Leeds United and Southampton players. Now, as for Leeds United players, with the goalkeeper here, that is 4.7. We've got Dallas here, that's 4.8. Maybe another defender here. But definitely Rafinha, maybe Harrison, but I think Rafinha is going to be the main one. That is 5.3. We're just going to add Harrison here. And the main player up front is going to be Bamford. If we look at Southampton, I'll do the same thing what I did for game week 24. Just add all of the players that people might think about. You know what? I don't think the defense is good enough. Ward-Prowse maybe, and it's going to be Ings. I don't think Adams is good. It's good enough, and this is what a couple of people will look at. But I think the attractive one here is going to be Leeds United players. Now, if I had to bring in these players for my team, yeah, it's going to be these three Leeds United players, and not Ward-Prowse, just Ings. So this is pretty much it. I went through the fixtures, I went through a little bit of a strategy, and the transfers for the next coming game weeks. It's quite important to get some double game week players because they got an extra fixture to get more points for you. And it all depends on your team. I wouldn't go out there and completely destroy it. I got to be a little bit careful not removing players that I actually want to keep. For me, I just really need to find out the fixtures for game week 26 and then kind of like plan out my transfers better. The good thing is, because I'm banking my transfer in game week 23, it's going to help me out a lot to kind of plan it out. If I find out that game week 26, I don't have the players and I'm kind of like struggling to bring the players in for a bench boost, then I might wildcard in game week 25 before the double game week 26. But we will see. If I can hold my wildcard, like, it's going to benefit me a lot in the long run. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this video has helped you, given you some kind of idea, some kind of strategy. Please do subscribe in. Please do drop a like on the video. Let's get to that 200 likes. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and good luck for game week 23. See ya.